Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You have 3 minutes.
I like to support the verdict that has been passed by the Select Committee led by their chairman, Madam Waku. Mr. Speaker, I want to remind this House, every year we celebrate what is called Easter. Mr. Speaker, during crucifixion of Jesus, the multitude called for crucifixion of Jesus, and they said, let's release Barnabas. Mr. Speaker, what we are hearing now is people calling for crucifixion of Jesus and saying release Barnabas. Mr. Speaker, we cannot pretend as a House. I am very saddened to hear the Vice Chair of this committee, a man of respect and a mentor, disowning the sittings. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Vice Chairman sat for that committee for 3 days, including the report lighting, and at no single time did he withdraw from the position of Vice Chairmanship. Mr. Speaker, the decision of the Chair and the decision of the Vice Chair are one and the same. So we cannot play for the public gallery. Mr. Speaker, we cannot dictate terms as what the President of this Republic should do. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Karintoli cannot be sacrificed for doing what is good. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Karintoli did not say these 3 charges be brought against him. Mr. Speaker, the mover, first of all, he totally failed to prove the case himself. The failure of this, the failure of the mover of the motion, he brought matters that he could not even himself substantiate. He went ahead to call for evidence support, calling the PS, calling the MD of Care Chemicals. Mr. Speaker, he was looking for evidence. He should have sought for good evidence before proceeding to bring the motion in Parliament. So, Mr. Speaker, let's abide by the rules of Parliament. Let's abide by the rules that we have set ourselves. Mr. Speaker, it is a shame to play for the public gallery, to sacrifice a one person who has a track record of good performance in this country. And Mr. Speaker, we shall not listen to the public. We shall listen to the rules of this Parliament. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Junet Mohammed. Yes. For avoidance of doubt, I ask your leaders, and this happens in every democracy, on certain issues, the leaders have a discretion to tell the Speaker who they think should speak for them on a matter.
Speaker, Mr. Speaker,
They are your leaders.
Today is a sad day, indeed very sad day for our country, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it is for sure that this was not the expectations of the Kenyan people today. They expected an indictment because, Mr. Speaker, what happened in this country by supplying fake fertilizer to the public, to Kenyans, Mr. Speaker, is a very grievous matter, Mr. Speaker. And for us to exonerate a cabinet minister who presided over that, Mr. Speaker, is also a very, very sad thing, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have won the battle, but we have lost the war. Why do I say so? Since the inception, Mr. Speaker, of the new constitution, this is the first time an impeachment of a cabinet minister went through